I'm going to show you a really fun way to display all of your colorful fall photos. So let me show you how to make this fun palette.
To start out, we are going to take all of our supplies and place it on the board where we like them. So I started out by putting pumpkin on the bottom and then cutting apart my vinyl. I separated the words Cutest and In the Patch because those are the portions we're going to use. And then I trimmed the bottom of In the Patch to be straight so we can line it up with the bottom. And I trimmed the top of Cutest to make it straight so we can line it up with the top of that bottom section of the palette. Then I grabbed my piece of brown polka dotted paper and I measured that middle palette piece and I cut my paper to fit inside that slat. Next I took my photo and the solid brown piece of paper and I cut out a matting to go behind my photo. I did it about a ½ inch bigger on each side than the photo. Next up we are going to paint the word pumpkin brown. So I took my dark brown paint and my foam brush and coated the entire surface of the word. Now it's time to start attaching some of our pieces to the board. So the first thing we're going to attach is that center piece of paper. So I took glossy accents, put it on that middle slat, and then put down my piece of paper. Then we're going to set that aside to let that dry. And while that's drying, we are going to adhere the photo to the background matting with glossy accents. Once our glue is dry, we are going to go around the edges of the polka dotted paper with a sanding block and distress it a little bit. We'll go around all 4 edges and make it as distressed as you'd like. Now it's time to attach the vinyl to the board. So take the vinyl saying, use a ruler or credit card, rub on the front of the vinyl, peel off the backing, and then put your vinyl down in place. Then you'll remove that top transfer tape. So you'll do that for the In the Patch as well as the word Cutest. Before we attach the word pumpkin to the board, we are going to sand the edges to give it a distressed look. Be careful while you're doing this, the word is thin and a little bit fragile, so hold it and support it as you sand it just to make sure it doesn't break apart. Once you've got the word distressed to your liking, then you can apply glossy accents on the back of it and attach it to the palette. And then our final step is adhering the photo to the palette. So to do this, we used ½ inch foam squares just to give it a little dimension. So put the 3D foam squares on the back of the photo, peel off the backing, and then flip it over and attach it to the board. And then you're ready to display your project.
You can find all the supplies and other fun projects at craftsdirect.com and go over to the Projects tab.